Today, Cinderella and I are packing up for a 4-hour drive east of Toronto to a village on the St. Lawrence River. We are staying in an oTENTik at the Thousand Islands National Park. But before we hit the road, I wanted to share something with you because that's the reason this trip is even happening. At some point, I made a decision that seemed pretty small at the time but really changed how I live my life. I just stopped waiting for life to hand me good moments and I started putting them purposefully on my calendar. And I'm not talking about the massive adventures like an international trip or learning to fly. I save for those, book time off work, and plan them out. Those are great and are worth every bit of the effort. But I realized I was letting everything in between become a waiting period, just waiting for the next big adventure. But the truth is, the in between is where most of our life is. That is the actual life. And I now refuse to let it just pass me by. So I started doing what I call scheduling joy. I started treating everything in between, for example, a day hike, a motorcycle ride on a rural road, or a weekend away, with the same intention that I would give for an international trip. Book it, put it on the calendar, and show up for it. Because if it's not on the calendar, it competes with the everyday chores and multiple other responsibilities and things you have to do, and it usually loses. My goal on this channel is to inspire more women to stop waiting, pack a bag, and realize how capable they are of exploring the world solo. If that sounds like a community you want to be a part of, hit that subscribe button so we can explore together. As for today, the calendar says it's time to go. So let's hit the road. One way I make scheduling joy actually work is by keeping my Jeep prepped all summer long. My hiking essentials, my gear, and my dog essentials stay in the Jeep all summer long from May to October. So this way, when the calendar calls for it, I don't have to waste 3 hours packing. I just grab Cinderella, toss in a cooler, and hit the highway. Come.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
One thing I hear a lot from my friends is that they also want to do a lot of these solo adventures, but they are just scared to do it alone. And my advice to them is almost always the same, which is you're overthinking it. You don't need a 2-week vacation, a massive budget, a travel partner to live an adventurous life. Building an adventurous lifestyle is just a habit. To start, you could just go to a beautiful, well-managed national park like the trip I am doing right now for a quick 24-hour escape or a weekend. It lets you practice traveling solo, figuring out what you like and what you don't like, and get comfortable relying on yourself, all without needing to take a single day off work. You don't need to head out in the middle of nowhere to prove anything to anyone. You just have to build a habit of choosing adventure instead of just sitting at home. You start with one quick night and realize how easy it actually is. See, courage is a muscle. It gets strong every time you take action.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say
So we just finished our first hike and made it to our spot for the night. Now, Parks Canada has these unique structures called oTENTik, and if you're not from Canada, you probably never heard of those. So let me show you what oTENTiks are. Oh my god. Look at the view. Oh my god, I didn't expect it to be this good. I just booked whatever was available. I love this. This is oTENTik. Let's go inside and have a look. Ta-da! It's essentially a brilliant cross between a rustic A-frame cabin and a canvas prospector tent. You get a solid wooden foundation, comfortable raised beds, a table, and solar powered lights. But the walls are heavy canvas, so you still get that authentic tent feeling. I'm doing a lightning fast 24 hours turnaround. Staying here is perfect. It means I get to maximize every single second of my time outdoors this evening instead of having to pitch a tent and spend time arranging tarp and things like that. My favorite kombucha. It's officially dinner time, and I have brought tortilla bowls. And I did bring this propane stove, but I kind of feel like cooking on the fire today. So that's what I'm gonna do. Tortilla bowls with beans and veggies. I am gonna do it right. Time for a taste test. This turned out perfect. Trust me, food tastes 10 times better when you're sitting next to a fire, especially after a long hike. I'm in love with this. Good morning. We slept incredibly well last night. It's just something about sleeping in nature, it just gives you the best rest. Cinderella is fueled up. I had my morning coffee, and we are now packing up the Jeep to head back. But we aren't going home yet. We are hitting one last trail before we head back to Toronto. Exactly 24 hours ago, I was sitting at home packing up the Jeep. Now, after a great hike, a dinner outdoors, and waking up next to the water, I feel completely re energized. This is what living actually is. I have a challenge for you. Don't let your days off just happen to you. Design them. Open up your calendar today, pick a date, and schedule your joy. If you're ready to build a life of adventure and want to see where we go next, then hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, don't forget to like it. And I'll see you guys on the next adventure. Bye.